Welcome to the Eric and Tom Show. Tom Matthews, Eric Lindquist, the Worcester Railers. Second edition, Tom.
Yeah, and by now I would think that you have the name of our show down. It's the Tom and Eric Show. Come on.
All right, hold on. You've got Tuesdays with Tom. Yep. You've got Two Things with Tom. And now you're saying that you're fully going on with the Tom and Eric Show.
Yeah, it's not just now. This has been decided. It's already out there. Episode 1. This is the train's chugging along.
Episode 1 seems like many moons ago, but before we even reflect back on that, I have to hit on the white sneakers and the gray black socks. Is that and the rolled up jeans? Is that a look? Is that a good look right now?
I like to think so. Yeah. This
okay.
is the,
Can you bring them up? Show us what you got here. Okay. I'm just checking. All right. Just see black and whites. Just checking out.
I think it's a better look than my grandmother's walking shoes you got going on there, right?
Well, I was mistaken for a homeless person about 2 hours ago. I know I don't have a good look going, but I know you purposely went with that look.
Well, I don't know about purposely. It was more just like these were the last pair of socks that I had in the drawer. So, you know, we just got back from a long road trip.
All right,
so
fair enough.
And you know that I packed my entire apartment into that new
We're going to talk about the road trip in just a little bit. We just got back 30 hours, 6 days, 3 games, but you learn a lot about someone on the road, and this kid knows how to pack.
Yeah.
He had packed his entire apartment.
It was all meticulously separated, shirts, pants, everything.
All right, we're getting off track.
Yeah, let's get back.
Tom and Eric Show, lots gone on. I mentioned you also have, this is Tom, by the way. If you did not know, this is Tom on the screen right here. Can we zoom in on camera 3? This is actually Tom. So we just wanted to get, I wanted to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
So you can hold on to that.
Thank you.
But since the last Tom and Eric Show, a ton has gone on.
Yeah.
We had opening night.
Yeah, over 12,000 people at the DCU Center. I don't know about you, but my night went by in a flash. Like it's a blur, but that was probably the best party I've ever been to in Worcester.
And this kid goes to a lot of parties. I've been to one with him at Clark University, and I know for sure the opening night party was a lot better than that party.
Yeah, you could say there was a lot more people at the DCU Center.
But, you know, you talk about opening night, the largest crowd ever at the DCU Center for a pro hockey opener, over 12,000. We had Joe Everson doing the national anthem.
Yeah, how about that? That was phenomenal, and he's a big name. He's doing it for the Golden Warriors and the Golden State Warriors, and it's that was sweet. He definitely, like, there was like no better way to get the crowd riled up for the game.
Lieutenant Governor dropped the opening puck, and the Railers won the game. It was a great game.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. Wade Murphy getting the first Railers goal in team history. Frankie DeChara getting the game winner.
I was waiting for that. Tom tends to put Frankie in anything that we're doing. Facebook Live, Tuesdays with Tom. Is there a little bromance with you and Frankie?
There might be, yeah. He's a good guy. I like him. We're pretty tight. Frank, if you're tuning in, hello, and thanks for joining us.
All right, so lots gone on. We had Bobby Orr, Derek Sanderson dropping a puck before the game.
Yeah, that was really just a surreal moment having Bobby Orr in the office. I think I saw a few people faint. That was just like, oh, hey, what's going on? Bobby Orr's in Myers' office. Do you mind taking a photo?
How many people hit you up to get to that game?
Like
too many.
Like people. I'm like, when's the last time we spoke? You want Bobby Orr? Can I come? I'm like, delete.
But no late text.
No late.
All right, we had the school day game, over 5,000.
Yeah, that was something else too. Over 5,000 kids there screaming the entire time. There was just sustained screaming. And I tell you, I've been in a lot of basements there for concerts in Worcester, full stacks, everything. That was definitely the loudest event I've ever gone to.
And we had the Halloween game. Do we have that photo up? Tom was a pirate. I was a nerd. No, don't even go there with the picture. If you don't bring the picture up if you have
it. It's a pretty good photo. That's I think I'm going to be a little biased here, but I think that I think I had the best costume that night.
All right, so long story short, a ton has gone on since the last Tom and Eric show. If you haven't been to a game yet, you should definitely check it out. And we got some footage from opening night in case you missed it. So have a look, right?
Yeah, spin it.
Let's go.
Let's check it.
Hockey is back. Pro hockey has returned to Worcester. Hit the ice with your Worcester Railers. Mini plans and group tickets are on sale now. Call 508-365-1750 and visit railershc.com. Hockey is back. Worcester! Become a member today for Off the Rails excitement.
Andy was signed in 2000. Strong announcing voice, good work ethic, and we throw a live hit at him every now and again. But he and the front office know who the real franchise sports anchor is around here.
That's good.
Are you sure? I try to be a mentor to him, show him the ropes, help him develop.
Should it be this high?
But every now and then, I need to think about job security.
Academy 82. Moving on. General Tso's chicken and Szechuan orange flavored. What happened to my script?
Kid certainly has a bright future here.
Did he mention I'm also the news director?
I get goosebumps watching that video every time, Tom.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was just phenomenal. That's probably some of the best footage that we have of Worcester in the city too, and then all the game footage and Rome, and it was amazing.
All right, everyone's asking, why is Tom wearing Woody Hudson's jersey and why is Turks wearing his jersey? We'll get to that in just a little bit, but first off, Yannick Turcotte, Railers rookie forward, on set, Tom and Eric show. How does it feel? You're like a movie star right now.
Great. I'm happy to be here.
Thanks for coming out, man. This is awesome.
That's awesome.
Cherish it. This is this is
breathe
huge.
it in.
I will. Yeah.
Breathe it in. All right. So Turks right now leading the ECHL and fighting penalties. Tough guy on the Railers. But a little bit about your background. You're a Quebec guy. Grew up in Quebec. Were you always a hockey player?
Yeah. Well, I played football till grade 12. I was defensive end. And when I got drafted by the Ramparts back in 2013, well, I had to make a choice. So I decided to just keep going on hockey and.
So was
never
it
stopped.
just hockey and football?
Yeah, just hockey and
else?
football, and then I made.
So
a choice.
no, you don't have no boxing background or anything?
I
like that?
like boxing, especially in the summer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great workouts, and I like the sport. So, yeah, I like boxing, but like I've never been a boxer, you know.
Okay, so football and hockey.
Yeah.
You're a football guy, Tom,
I am a
right? You
football
claim
guy,
to have
yeah.
played football. I've never seen any pictures or video, but you played football.
I got some pics I could show you.
What position?
I was safety.
Position?
Defensive end.
Defensive end. Is that the same thing?
It is not the same thing,
Okay.
but
I'm just checking.
I'm
So,
just glad I wouldn't have to hit him.
all right. So you grew up in Quebec and played Quebec Major Junior hockey in Quebec. Playing at home, that had been cool.
Unreal. In Quebec, well, first of all, it's probably the best organization in the QMJHL, and we had every game we had between 10,000 to 12,000 people. So,
Wow.
and I mean, what can you ask better when you're living at home and your mom cooks dinner for you every night? It was an unforgettable experience. Yeah.
And your dad was driving you to the rink, and so you had a nice setup there. And now, transition. You're in a new city here in Worcester. What's it like on your own now?
I'd say I thought it was going to be harder, but there's lots of cool guys on the team that can help me.
Are we considered cool, by the way? I'm just checking.
You guys are cool guys. But what I want to say is that, there's lots of guys that help me on the team with the grocery, with the laundry, and all that. I mean, I'm living with Matt Lane and Connor Doherty,
yeah.
so they're great guys and they're helping me a lot.
So you're cooking at the apartment a lot?
I try. I mean, but
What's dinner for tonight?
chicken burritos.
All right, I'm in.
Ooh, I haven't eaten yet, so.
All right, so, enough of the chicken burritos. I want to get down to the scraps. Everyone knows I'm a big hockey fight guy. If we could, Turks, you played in the Q at Quebec. We got one of your fights teed up. If you could, take us through this fight right now.
This fight, well, I'm starting with the left, and I think I'm
Your
going
black
to
jersey.
yeah, I'm going to switch up with the rights. The key in fighting is just switching hands, and I think that's the key to win a fight, just switching hands so the guy doesn't expect what hands is going to come.
And this was a big game, Memorial Cup.
No, this is not Memorial Cup. I mean, I fought the Memorial Cup, but this was just a regular season game.
Well, it looks like you won there.
Yeah, like I said, just switching hands and
All
a
right.
lot.
So that was almost too fast. If we could, can you show Tom how to, I guess, survive a hockey fight? Is that something we can do
Sure,
right now?
yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right. All right. So
All right.
so connect first. Well, whatever you got going on.
Okay. First of all, you want to grab the middle of the jersey.
Okay. So put the show that way. You want to grab the middle of the jersey.
Try to go righty, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like this. So you want to grab this end to my jersey, just like this. I'm gonna grab, and when you see punches coming, you just want to deflect it by raising your arm like this. So I come to punch you. There you go. And you always want to keep your chin tucked and your shoulder up.
Chin tucked, shoulder high.
So like I can't hit you clean to the jaw, you know.
And then I can come with.
And
Well, hold
other
on,
thing-
Tom. Relax a little bit. Hold on. We'll
and
do it
other
real
thing,
in a second.
Once you're set, you just want to get punches with the right hand and the left hand. So like, you don't know which hand is gonna come. You know. So if I punch with the right hand, and then you're gonna expect the right hand to come again, but then I'm gonna come with the left hand, and keep it going. And you can go with the body shots also to the ribs, and then under like this, and just try to play
All
like
right.
that.
So now that you've learned, let's do a quick demonstration on. Give him a little shot.
All right, so we square
no,
up.
hockey fight. You're squaring off.
Yeah,
Squaring up.
Okay.
just drop the mitts.
All right,
Just drop the mitts, keep the
Hold
hands
on,
on.
he just hit the star player in the corner, and now he's going after
I'm
you.
gonna
Turk. So
grab
go-
him.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom.
You can give us some real shots, like not too hard.
And keep going like this.
Yeah.
All right, referees are coming in.
Reps are in.
All right.
Turks won that fight.
Now we skate off to the penalty box.
Yeah. So they get 5 each for fighting, but
Stick taps all around.
in all seriousness, hockey fights have been waiting off. It's less, NHL, American Hockey League. We still see it a little bit in the ECHL, but when you get in a fight like that, how much of it is, how many of those punches really connect? Like, is it just going in and throwing them, or is it a lot of defense, or
Depends a lot. I mean, if the helmet goes off right away, you get a big advantage because you know that every punches you're gonna connect are gonna hurt. But sometimes the helmet stays on. So like, if my helmet stays on and I keep my chin like that, all the punches is gonna throw are just gonna hit my helmet. But that's why I try to get the other guy helmets off right away so I can punches and take advantage of it. But yeah, there's few punches. Well, more than few punches that connects during a fight.
You got to tell me though. So if the mitts, the gloves are off, how bad is your hand after? How bad banged up is it?
Pretty bad sometimes. Well, my first couple fights in junior, I was always just hitting with no limits and just trying to feed the guys as hard as I can. But I learned that it gets really bad for the
your
knuckles because
knuckles, yeah.
you're hitting helmets, you're hitting visor.
Yeah.
So I just try to place more of my punches, hitting more the jaw and places that
do you have a hard
are
jaw,
not covered
Tom?
by the
I do.
helmet.
Yeah, I have a nice jaw.
You get, no, is it a hard jaw?
It's a hard jaw.
All right.
It's a hard jaw.
So I don't know, all this fighting makes me think of the holidays at the Lindquist household. So when I think holidays, we got to go holiday shopping, right?
That's right, and there's no better spot to do it than the Rail Shop, which is now open up over at the Fidelity Bank Worcester Ice Center. And
Tom went on a big date a few weeks ago, and he got all his gear at the Rail Shop.
I did.
You
This
did
is
very
true.
well.
This is true. I did. Yeah, I made out great.
All right. So,
Well, let's just take a look at how I prepared for my big date.
Turks, thanks, man.
No problem.
What's going on, guys? It's Tuesday. I'm Tom, and this is Tuesdays with Tom. I don't know about you, but I usually have a hard time picking out my outfit for date night. Yeah, my mom, Cheryl, usually helps me out, but I'm on my own now, and I need some new gear. So thank God the Rail Shop is open up now here at the Fidelity Bank Worcester Ice Center, and I'm gonna go get some new gear for date night. So let's do it. Let's do it. All right, here at the Rail Shop at the Fidelity Bank Worcester Ice Center, and I've already scored this sweet tea, but it's November, it gets a little chilly, especially at the rink, so I'm gonna look to layer up some long sleeves, a couple hoodies, and let's check it out. This is nice. I like this. Definitely rock this at the rink. All right, right, so I like this long sleeve. It's pretty nice, a little slim fit, and it's nice and casual, wear it around the rink, but it's date night, we're going out, we're gonna be outside, so you gotta have a nice jacket, so let's take a look at his Railers jacket. Whew. Good to go. You know, date night, I usually do a little pomade, get the flow going, but I'm in a rush, so I'm just gonna get a Railers cap. There we are. We found the winner. This is it. Cold November night. I'm throwing on the scarf as well. All right, and now we're good to go. But I was brought up right, and I know that you never show up to a date empty-handed. So I will be showing up to my date with this nice Railers pullover. I've got pretty good game, but even Tuesdays needs a little help sometimes. This little guy is gonna help secure another date, and shh, don't tell her, but I saved 10% using my season ticket member card. Whether it's a big date or a big game, the rail shop here at the Fidelity Bank Worcester Ice Center has got you covered. Open Monday through Friday, 2 to 8 p.m. And you can also score gear at every single Railers home game at the DCU Center, and that includes this Saturday versus the Manchester Monarchs, and Bobby Orr and Derek Sanderson are gonna be in the house dropping the first puck, and it is Military Appreciation Night. All right, guys, you've got no excuse now to not look as good as I do. Until next Tuesday, I'm Tom. I'll see you at the rink. And wish me luck on my date.
Just like in baseball, good sports reporting relies on the bullpen. There are days when our front man just doesn't have his stuff anymore.
What is he doing? This is rude.
I think it's Grafton. It could be Bartlett. It's a green and white team.
You don't have it tonight. You're done.
Son of a bitch! I f***ing have it. Tell me I don't.
I can still bring it.
Yes, time.
All right, that's actually Bartlett versus Milbury, and it's Todd Duchesne from Milbury.
I'm just glad I can be a role guy here.
Hockey is back. Pro hockey has returned to Worcester. Hit the ice with your Worcester Railers. Mini plans and group tickets are on sale now. Call 508-365-1750 and visit RailersHC.com. Hockey is back. Worcester! Become a member today for Off the Rails excitement.
Welcome back to the Tom and Eric Show. We are joined now by rookie forward Woody Hudson. Woody, St. Lawrence guy, upstate New York. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, no problem. How was your little date there, Tom?
Wow, Woody, thanks for asking. My date went really well, and so well I even got a second one.
So was it the teddy bear that pushed it over the limit, or what was that?
It was the teddy bear, my incredibly good-looking outfit that I scored at the rail shop, and maybe even a
All right,
nice touch.
enough about Tom. He'll just talk about himself forever, Woody, if you haven't noticed.
Surprised about the whole ordeal, to be honest. The whole thing.
That he got a date?
Yeah, the whole thing's a farce, clearly.
Wow. All right.
All right, so you met Woody, rookie here on the Railers. We just got back from a 30-hour, 6-day, 3-game road trip. I'm sore. How's your body holding up? It's not glamorous on the road. It was a long trip.
It's a bit stiff, but as a rookie, you know, you got to be mentally prepared for such environments. A lot of smells that I wasn't used to.
Yeah, there's a lot of BO, big hockey team on the bus. And
lots of home brews, but no, it was fine. We got to know all the boys pretty well there, so it was a lot of fun.
And as a rookie, you know, everyone asks, oh, road traveling, everything's great. It's not as glamorous as you think. And as a rookie, you got a lot more responsibilities than some of the older guys. You guys have to, you know, clean up the bus after you get to the rink, and you got to provide the entertainment. And that was, for you, was picking all the movies. So you had quite the movie selection.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really a stressful thing for me. I consider it a great pleasure to be able to provide such entertainment for my teammates.
Take us through the process.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So it's all about tempo. So I started the trip with the house with Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler. That's a good starter. And then I had Rise for the Planet of the Apes, which was like, I mean, right before everybody went to sleep. So I thought it was pretty good.
It's a little loud.
Yeah, no. Wind River was loud.
That was the
loudest.
loudest.
That was the one movie that woke up Tommy Naps a lot on the entire trip.
But that needed to be loud. There's a lot of close dialogue and like
Yeah.
a lot of like single
Tight
camera.
quarters.
Yeah,
And, you know,
exactly.
Huddled down there,
So,
whispering. Yeah.
Sure.
So we just had Turks on. I talked a little bit about transitioning, you know, to pro hockey. You've had a great start to your young career, but if you could, how's it been going from playing college hockey, you know, at St. Lawrence and now pro hockey here in Worcester? What are some of the differences you've noticed right off the bat?
I think just the tempo of like practice or the skill level of players, like obviously night and day between pro and college. But we have great vets here in Worcester, and the community has been more than helpful with myself, like getting adjusted. So it's been a really easy going so far.
Yeah, you mentioned that the community's been helpful. You know, we've got a great booster club here that provides us with snacks, and they got your apartments ready. And it seems like you've made a pretty good adjustment to everything over at the Edge, cooking a lot, and you should like to chef it up.
It's not a game, let me tell you. Fairway beef, I see you.
So, Turk said chicken burritos tonight. I've heard whispers that you're the guy in the kitchen cooking meals. What's on Woody Hudson's menu? What's a good meal?
I like pork chop, mixed vegetables, some rice, or I'll make a little ramen bowl, fried eggs, some chicken noodle soup, and mixed vegetables, and chopped chicken breasts. I like to mess around. I like to get creative. See how it goes. Sometimes it's just a random assortment of things that I have in the fridge, and I have to make some things.
There you go.
Do you make it for yourself, or do you have a bunch of the guys over? Is it a big feast?
Normally, if I'm like it's like a meat-centered meal, like I'll have the reins on that. Like I'll have like rib night with the guys, and I'll make ribs for everyone. That's something
Tuesdays
I share.
with Tom. I smell episode.
Woody, yeah, seriously, I don't know how I haven't gotten an invite yet, man. What's going on?
I know why.
Because of those shoes, Tom.
It's those white sneakers. You wonder why. There it is, right there.
Oh man.
Who are you coming at over here with your K-Swiss over
I
here?
knew that was coming. That was too easy.
Well, I think we have a future Tuesdays with Tom episode lined up.
Sure.
Chef it up.
All right, so we talked a little bit of what's gone on already. We've had some great crowds at the DCU Center, but there's a lot of big stuff coming up. As the Railers continue their schedule. We got Star Wars night. So we call it Big Game Saturdays, right? All the big things happen on Saturdays, right?
Yeah.
Is that how you roll? Big Game Saturdays, just in general?
Saturdays for the boys.
Saturdays are for the boys, so we got Big Game Saturdays, specialty jerseys, giveaways. We got Pink in the Rink. A lot of people enjoying right now the 2, 3, 4 Fridays.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal.
What's that?
$2 soda, $3.
No, $2 popcorn.
$2 popcorn, $3 hot dog, and a $4 Bud Light.
Dang.
Yeah, that's Friday
steal.
nights.
Over in the Bud Light Lounge, we're up in 108 in the box in my head. Oh, he's Piers over there, and the place is pretty lit.
So when you guys are on the ice, Friday nights, that's what's going on. 2, 3, 4 Fridays.
Okay.
Saturdays is the Big Game Saturdays, and that's why we got big crowds on Saturdays.
That's why it's super loud and I can't hear anybody.
But you guys like that as a player, right? You want to fill
absolutely.
building.
Yeah, you want to feel like your environment's excited.
But how important is
energy and the electricity in the air?
No, but in all seriousness, like you can, as a player, tell from a big crowd game as opposed to a lightly attended game. There's more energy on the bench, right?
Yeah, it's more emotion immediately, and if you don't have the emotion, like you feel it, you get that, you feed off of it the entire game. Yeah.
Sundays, we've got kids giveaway Sundays and family fun pack Sundays. So literally we got Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays covered.
Just all around great weekend over at the DCU Center.
Yep.
So, Woody, say we're putting together a promotional schedule, right? I'm putting you on the spot right now.
Right.
I'm going in the danger zone, but what would be a promotion that you would want to put out there and you think would really get, it would fill the DCU Center? Something that maybe something you've seen somewhere before, or something that, you know what, this would pack the place.
I mean, for me as a fan of the franchise, I would hope that a Star Wars night would pack the barn. I would
Did you
love
tee
to
him up?
see some amazing Sith costumes. Huge fan. Or some, I would love to see some creativity that way.
Well, Woody, I'm happy
it's
to
a
let you
rare-
know that December 16th, we might be having a.
We are having. We're wearing
Nice.
Star Wars jerseys. We got Star Wars characters.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's coming up. So
Yeah.
I'm not a Star Wars guy. You said you're not a Star
I'm
Wars
not,
guy.
But I did see the jerseys and they're sick.
Okay. Well, you don't really appreciate the jerseys then, but that's okay.
Well, take us through. You're a Star Wars guy. Well,
Yeah.
what else off the ice is Woody into? What are some of the things? We could talk hockey until the cows come home. But
Comic books, a lot of TV shows, like name a TV show. I've probably seen it.
well, what show are you watching? Like, what TV shows you watching right now? I'm a huge Seinfeld guy. I'm kind of.
Sheesh.
I'm into
Marvel's Inhumans, Gotham, Flash.
I don't know any of this stuff.
It's all Marvel.
Bob's Burgers, Archer, Arrow, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Super.
Wow.
Got
a little nerdy
New
side to
Girl, yeah.
ain't
Brooklyn
into New Girl.
Nine-Nine.
Okay.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Narcos?
Narcos. I just got to season 3 of Narcos.
I like the first 2 seasons. The third one, eh.
I haven't got into it yet, so don't spoil it.
Just got to, like I said. But the first 2 seasons I thought were fire.
All right, so we could talk TV with
That's
Woody
the word.
all day long. Long story short, we got some great promotions upcoming at the DCU Center. RailersHG.com, 508-365-1750. Final thoughts, Tom. Tom and Eric show.
This is great, and I'm hoping that they will let us back to film another one.
All right, can you show us the shoe and sock combo one last time? This is what we've got going on right here.
This is
It's a
it.
beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yes, it is.
This is the trend, kids. This is hot. This is what's up.
All right, for
Hit
Woody
it.
Hudson, Tom Matthews, I'm Eric Lindquist. This is the Tom and Eric show. I hope they let us do it again. Probably not. But until then, we'll see you
Peace.
later.